Okay, for example 5 and 6, it's going to look awfully similar to what we've been doing, but just a little different. So example 1 and 2, what happened was we were given an equation of a circle already, and we had to identify the center and the radius. Well, this time we are reversing that process. So this time, I have the center and radius of a circle, and from those values, we're going to build our own equation. Doesn't that sound like probably the most exciting thing you've ever done in your life? I agree. I totally agree. This is going to be great, you guys. All right, so given the center and the radius, we're going to write the equation of a circle in standard form, which this is our beautiful standard form of an equation of a circle. Okay, so when we build our equations, you guys, the values that we need to insert into our equation are the h, k, and r. We do not touch the x and y. X and y are going to remain as x and y. So like normally, you guys, most equations contain a y and an x in it. It'll be like y equals x squared plus da 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 da. Okay, so equations have to have a y and an x in it. So our equation should have a y and an x when we get done. So the only things that we're going to fill in values for are h, k, and r squared. So I'm looking to fill in numbers for my h, for my k, and for the r squared. Everything else I'm going to leave alone. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and set up my equation in standard form, but I'm going to leave the 3 values missing that I need to fill in eventually. So I'm going to set this up. Okay, so I need the x and the y, so I'm going to fill in my x and my y. Okay, but the values I need are my h, my k, and my radius squared. So I need to find those values. Okay, so the center point, which values in my equation does the center tackle for us? Which values can I fill in if I have the center? Those do, in fact, fill in values for h and the k, because the center represents the h and the k value in our equation. Okay, so the 0 is my h and the -2 is my k. But don't forget, the center point are the values in the center are the opposite of the values in the equation. Okay, so if they're positive or negative in here, they will be the reverse in my equation. All right, so for the first one, I have 0 for my h, so I'm going to slide in 0 for the h. Now, the sign of 0 doesn't really matter because 0 is either positive or negative. It doesn't matter. It means the same thing. So again, since math is such a positive subject, I'm going to make it a +0. All right, and then my k value is a -2, so what will it be in my equation? It will be a +2. You guys have listened very carefully. I'm proud of you. So proud. You guys get 2 gold stars. 2 gold stars. All right, and then the last thing I need a value for is what the equation equals, which is the radius squared. It's not just the radius, it's the radius squared. So currently my radius is 6, so I need to square the 6 to determine what this equals. So I'm going to be squaring my radius, which is 6. All right, so I'm going to simplify this bad boy down. Again, I like to color code, so I'm going to color code this bad boy. Oh, which actually I don't need that. Sorry guys, the demon cats have got me again. I'll explain why I had to white out that in a moment. Alright, so what is x plus 0? X plus 0 is just x. So technically, you guys, if I ever have a value for 0, you don't really need to fill it in. It's just simply x squared. That's it. So this part reduces down to x squared. That's it. All right, and then here, I can't combine my y and my 2. Y plus 2 is just y plus 2. So I'm going to leave that alone. It's just y plus 2 quantity squared. And then lastly, the equation equals the radius squared. So I must square my radius to get this answer. So what is 6 squared? Oh man, it is 36. So guys, guess what? This right here is my final equation in standard form. Wasn't that the most thrilling thing you've ever done in your life? I totally agree, like normal, since we agree on everything. Oh man, you guys, so if example 5 wasn't exhilarating enough, wait for example 6. We're going to step it up a notch because that was just too straightforward. We need something to challenge us. So you guys will be slightly challenged in example 6. So get excited about that.